Hello again. Now, with local government elections approaching, we are speaking to mayors about the state of their municipalities and challenges that residents are facing. Musina, a border town on Zimbabwe's doorstep, faces both economic opportunity and intense pressure on its infrastructure and services. Residents there are especially concerned about water shortages and unreliable electricity. Well, we ask Musina's Mayor, Godfrey Mawela, to come and talk to us this morning, and he's joining us now in studio. He's going to be telling us how he plans to sort out some of the problems that they are facing. Mayor, good morning. Welcome to Johannesburg.
Morning, Braden, and your viewers here on Mayor's Corner.
Yeah, thank you for coming all the way down from Musina. Was it an easy drive down?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
As long as you're safe.
Yes.
Yeah, because we know how the N1 can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, Musina, as I've just said, in the intro, is a border town. And it's not a big town. And its proximity to the Beitbridge border post means that there's both opportunity and strain there on the ground. How is the municipality managing? How are you managing with the pressures associated with being a border town?
Yeah, thanks, Braden. We must indicate here that we are coping with the assistance of the provincial government in the province and the national government, especially the Border Management Authority, to control the influx of foreign nationals to our town. But the challenge there is the influx of undocumented foreign nationals who are unaccounted for, who come to our town to cause problems like crime rate is increasing that side because of the influx of undocumented foreign nationals. But working together with law enforcement, we are trying to contain and cope with the challenge of our brothers and sisters on the other side.
What kind of crimes are being committed that you are battling with the most in Musina because of this influx by undocumented migrants?
Car hijackings. You will recall that a few years back we were victims as the local authority with one of our buggy that was stolen and taken through the river, and then it is gone. It was unrecovered since then. So stolen cars, car hijackings and so forth and so on are kind of crimes that we are experiencing.
Okay, in terms of service delivery, when our viewers became aware that you're going to be coming here, one of the issues that they've raised with us, we'll discuss some of the concerns, is mainly around recurring water shortages that you are facing in Musina. And you might say to me, no, we're not alone because it's a national crisis, as we had the president speak in Parliament recently. But for Musina, what concrete steps are you taking to ensure a reliable and sustainable water supply to your residents of Musina?
Yeah, water services is not our core mandate as a local municipality down in Musina. It's a responsibility of a district municipality. Wembe district municipality is a water service authority. So we are engaging with them to resolve water challenges in Musina. And we are happy to announce that they have committed over 195 million in resolving water challenges, and hopefully when those projects are complete, our people will not experience water shortages anymore.
Even if you don't have that mandate for water supply, it's a district municipality, you do have some local responsibility, for example, for leaks. Am I not right? That you have to make sure as Musina that there's no water leaking in your municipality.
Exactly.
Are you sorting those out?
We are sorting it out together with the district because our core mandate is to cooperate. It's one government, we can't shift responsibilities. We work in cooperation with them.
Okay, now let's talk about economy. You know, it's budget week. Godongwana in Parliament this week will be announcing the budget for the country. I hear there's this Musina Makado special economic zone, which has been touted to be a catalyst for you for development. How is it going?
We are excited to say that there is progress now. When we came in, there was the project was stagnant. But with the 7th administration, the provincial government, they are working tirelessly to ensure that the project is moving. Currently, there are projects that are being implemented. Local people are benefiting there in terms of subcontracting and employment opportunities through the
Have you got some numbers? How many jobs or opportunities you've created?
So far, we can't be saying we have a number, but there are people, our local people are benefiting. But in an overall picture, we are saying we are looking into 500 50,000 jobs to be created out of this project.
50,000?
50,000.
Okay. In what period? From now going forward?
From now going forward.
From now going forward. Okay. Now, rebuilding for you will be a big issue now. You had some floods. Limpopo, you had a terrible flooding that happened a few weeks ago with Mpumalanga. Musina was affected. How are you doing there in terms of rebuilding?
We are working closely together with the provincial national government to fix some of the damages that we experienced as the result of the floods. Mostly it's provincial roads, schools that were affected, but us as a local municipality were not badly affected like other municipalities in the district. But we are working closely with other levels of government to resolve the challenges. One of the areas that we must highlight is the Mutere Bridge. There is an area called Mutere Bridge wherein we know that when it rains, our kids in Bethany High School will not go to school. So we are working closely with the Department of Public Works in the province to get that bridge fixed, because it was also affected by these floods. But we are working to ensure that the provincial government, through the public works, they do what is right and fix that bridge once and for all. Okay.
I have a question I just want to bring in now before we move away from issues of infrastructure and water. On Facebook, we have you can have a look there on the camera there. We've got Vo Mbwa Mutangwa Mapera Maliga. He says, if I may kindly ask, has the chronic water crisis been resolved? Perhaps this water is an issue. You've said it's not your mandate, but what can you promise the people of Musina? He's a resident of Musina.
Yes. We are saying the district municipality has committed over 195 million to resolve water challenges. And hopefully, once those projects are completed, Braden, our people will not experience.
Okay, so one thing putting the money on the table is another one implementing the project. How confident are you that that money will be properly used to fix the problem?
We are confident because we as leaders will be on the ground monitoring and doing oversight to ensure that these projects are completed on time and all the specs are followed to the latter.
Yeah. What are you doing as Musina to strengthen your financial position? I mean, each time we hear from the Auditor General, we hear from local government experts, municipalities like Musina are struggling with many issues. I mean, you've mentioned some projects there for your aging infrastructure, but you don't have enough revenue yourselves. What are you doing to strengthen your financial position as a municipality to be able to better maintain your existing or improve your existing infrastructure?
Yeah, we must indicate that what we are doing as the leadership of the municipality, one is to encourage our local people to continue pay for the service so that we enhance our revenue base as the municipality, and also engaging our local mining companies. We have two companies, DBS Venetia Mine and a new Smarty Mine, who must come in through their SLP to also assist us in managing projects.
Are they responding positively as private sector?
Yes, they are responding positively, especially DBS Venetia Mine.
Okay. Now, another question from a viewer on Facebook, Paula Mizozo, says, ask the mayor which service delivery successes and why the community is still struggling with basic needs. For example, water has been mentioned. You're not going to get away from that because it's a serious problem, but they want to know which other service delivery successes can you list?
We have done quite a number of projects, especially in the rural areas of the municipality. We have built community halls, multi-purpose centers. We are currently implementing paving of roads in both the urban area and the rural parts of the municipality. So we have done a number of projects.
Yeah, okay. I mean, some people, somebody like Bo Mbwa Muta Tuoni, please pardon me if I'm not getting your names correctly. Mutuha Tuoni, that's it. Which delivery success you're mentioning here, because they believe they are suffering, no water, no road. You're not creating jobs for young people, and they say you're busy using government money. Are you creating enough jobs for young people, for example?
I'm not sure if Mutuha Tuoni is from Musina. Yes. But we are trying our level best to create jobs.
Yes.
And we are committed that this year we will also advertise.
Are you focusing on young people?
Yes.
I mean, the bulk of people who are unemployed in our country are young people.
We are focusing on young people.
Are there specific projects that you are doing?
In terms of jobs, yes. Of job
yes.
creation.
For young people.
For young people. We must indicate that just this year alone, through EPWP, we have created 120 jobs, and 1,800 jobs were created through.
By the way,
CWP.
how many residents do you have in Musina?
Over 130,000.
130,000. Yes. So as a small town, are you comfortable with the numbers of jobs you're creating for your young people, or you think you can do more?
Working together with the private sector, like the local mines that I mentioned earlier, we are confident that we are doing our best in trying to reduce the unemployment rate.
Okay. Now, generally in our country, we hear about rural communities feeling mostly overlooked. They say, no, we always focus on urban areas, even think. You are a rural town, a small town as you are. What targeted interventions are in place that we've put in place with the help of the provincial government, as you've said, to make sure that service delivery in outlying villages is also felt there? It reaches those rural areas.
Not in Musina. Majority of projects that we have done and implemented during our term from 2021 up to today, majority of them were channeled to the rural parts of the municipality, not necessarily because we are neglecting the urban parts, but because on the urban parts we have issues or challenges of land. So we channeled majority of our projects in the rural parts of the municipality. So as Musina, we are confident that we are taking care of our rural population.
Your main economic activity, you mentioned De Beers earlier. I guess there's some mines around in the area. There's farming as well, I would guess. Support for small-scale farmers. Just last week we heard about complaints. We carried a story here on ENCA about small-scale farmers saying that they feel neglected. A couple of weeks ago, some of them were marching to union buildings. How is your Musina small-scale farming community being taken care of?
Yeah, just last week, Friday, I was with the MEC of Agriculture and Rural Development in the province, giving support to our local and emerging young farmers. So that side, I think, on that area of supporting emerging farmers, I think we are doing.
What kind of support? Can you just give us examples? Are you giving them funding? Are you giving them finance? Are you giving them other resources, equipment?
We are giving them everything: funding, resources, land, and all the support that they are looking for. We try by all means to engage the provincial government and also the private sector. When I say the BS Venetia mine is helping us, they also come in handy in terms of supporting young farmers.
What is your biggest headache currently in this last year of your term ahead of the local government elections? What would you describe as your single biggest headache?
My biggest headache is that our residents in the urban part of the municipality are buying electricity from the municipality, which is very, very, very expensive. And to me, as a leader of that community, I would like to relieve our people from that problem. If you check the weather projections nationally, there is no way in the country where it's hot than Musina. So we are looking into transitioning in the near future towards the solar energy, moving away from the grid.
So you're looking to build independent power production capability for the people of Musina?
Yeah, so that they get affordable energy.
Last question, if you may be brief, Mayor. Why should the people of Musina continue to trust your leadership?
Yeah, that is a tricky one. But given our achievements, I think we have achieved quite a number of milestones. And we have been a listening government to our people. I'm quite sure that there is no single stakeholder that felt not taken serious. And through this interaction and cooperation with the local people, because we can't govern alone, we govern with our people. So working together with our people during this term, we've achieved a lot. So moving forward, I think we should continue working together to rebuild and give services to our people.
Mayor Mawela, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
You can also see that we are here in the urban areas as ENC. We also think about what's happening in rural South Africa and bring to our viewers the reality of South Africa, because South Africa is not Johannesburg or Pretoria or Durban or Cape Town. Musina is also an integral part, like any other rural town of South Africa. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Safe journey back to Musina.
Thank you.
Thanks for driving all the way here. We appreciate your time.
Looking forward.
Thank you very much. That's Mayor Mawela from Musina. He's going to be on his way back. And that's Mayor's Corner.